How did Poison Ivy get her powers anyway? Welcome to Origins, where we go over the origins of your favorite superheroes and villains. Today we're going to be going over the New 52 retelling of the Poison Ivy origin. Our tale begins with a farmer. She's been raising organic corn for 20 years, and recently a company put in a super corn farm that is resistant to pesticides upwind to her farm. They've been spraying the pesticides all over their crops, and it's been drifting onto the poor organic farmers' crops. They sued her for stealing their highly specialized corn genes. They did tests on her corn and decided that she was stealing their corn. But while her troubles seemed like they couldn't get any worse, Dr. Pamela Isley has arrived. She tells the farmer that it's going to be okay, and she proceeds to walk over to the corporate farm. Vines and weeds begin to grow around her, and they wrap around the farmer's throat, and they take him into the earth as she asks the corn to tell her the story of what happened. Later that day, Dr. Isley went to the Descanto Corporation to speak to the CEO about a job. The man asked Dr. Isley why it would appear that she worked at Wayne Enterprises, but she doesn't seem to have a letter of recommendation from them. And she explains that she was let go for creating pheromones that would allow her to control any person in the world. She then lets her hair down, and she takes off her jacket. And she walks over, giving him a big kiss. I no longer need those chemicals for artificial pheromones, though. I can produce them with my body, and you'll do anything I ask, won't you? Yes, whatever you want. Anything. Let's begin with dropping the lawsuit in a way that can't be questioned. And then I think you should send that farmer $5 million in reparations. Done. Now, could you please tell me all about you? I need to know everything about you. Dr. Isley pulls seeds out of her bag, and she begins to pick them up. Everything? Why not? Her father was a violent man that would beat her mother. As a retreat from the abuse, her mother would go to the family garden and tend to the garden with Pamela. One day, her mother disappeared though, and when Pamela was tending to the garden worried, she found her mother buried beneath the roses after her father had murdered her. She would spend the next few years thinking of a way to get revenge, and she did just that by developing a toxin that was harmless to her but deadly to everyone else, and deliverable through her kiss. She killed her own father in prison with it. The authorities had an idea of what happened, but she was perfecting her pheromone technology at the nearby university, and she already had the dean there wrapped around her finger. She had him cover for her, and then he gave her top honors, which got her a job at Wayne Enterprises. She proposed the pheromone technology to Bruce Wayne himself, and in response, he was horrified and he fired her. She refused to leave without her research though, and she tried to beat the security guards to her lab, where there was a fight, and all of the chemicals fell on her, and then they absorbed into her body through her skin. Right away she felt it, a call from the green, a driving purpose to protect it, to save it. Dr. Isley then told the CEO of Descanto to take a knee, and she fed him the seeds that she pulled out. He got a horrified look on his face right away, and he began to vomit. Then, Dr. Isley motioned to the poor man, and a stalk of corn grew out of his body. She walked out of the office in her proper outfit, informing her new corn friend that she is Poison Ivy. And that is the New 52 story of Poison Ivy's origins, as revealed in Secret Origins number 10. Personally, I know some people are going to hate this retelling because some people just hate the New 52, but this is one of my favorite retold origins from the New 52. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time right here at Comicstorian.